And I've done a few things since the last stream, so I can't quite remember where we left off. I know we made ourselves the farm over here. We've got our redstone farm, which is working well. I've emptied out this chest a few times now, and you can see it's filling up pretty quickly. We've got like a ton of redstone now, way more than we could use in like this session alone. At least I think. I haven't got too far into Kappa mode, and someone did say earlier that the tier 3 jetpack requires like a ridiculous amount of redstone to craft, so we'll see. We've got ourselves a logistics pipe system, and last time we did start putting down a ton of these crafting tables, and so one thing I have done since last time is I've gone ahead and put down, I've gone ahead and included a few more crafting recipes in some of these. For example, the redstone iron compound that we've been using a ton of, we can now just auto craft, and I did also upgrade the logistics chassis pipe that was here from a normal tier 1 logistics chassis pipe all the way up to a Mark 4 logistics chassis pipe. The reason why I went from 1 to 4 is basically because the 4 one is super easy to make. It's just 3 gold and then 4 iron, whereas the first 3 tiers, you can't upgrade them, if that makes sense. So I can't take a tier 1 pipe and then upgrade it to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5. The tier 4 one, you just have to make with iron and a basic logistics pipe. So I jumped in with that one. We now have space to auto-craft 4 different things inside of this furnace. Right now, we've got glass, and then, of course, in this second slot here, we now have it taught to make the red alloy ingot. And so, if I am to head up to the request pipe here, I think we already have a couple of those red alloys in the system. We do. We've got 4. But if I was to go ahead and request 4 of those, and then request a couple more, it shouldn't have any problem with it. I should be able to request, like, maybe 20 of them? Maybe more. We should be able to request loads of them. We've got over 1,000 redstone. That's not including the stuff that's in the chest over by our farm. We've also got a ton of iron as well. I think over 300. We've got 512 iron as well. And so I could request a ton of this compound here, and it should be fine. Like if I request 40 of it, it handles it no problem whatsoever. It does take us down to 797 redstone, but I can go ahead and put that in these brand new storage drawers that I set up since the end of last session as well. Because we're running out of chest space. That's not a hidden secret. A lot of our chests are getting very full. And so what I did between sessions is I took the controller that we already had, made a couple more of these oak storage drawers, which we've made before. They're super easy. It's just all oak wood, or all any wood, I guess, would work. But I put some of those down, and I'm using these to store items that we have a lot of. For example, cobblestone, oak wood. We've got some soul sand down here. For some reason, we had like 441 soul sand in one of our chests, which is a little ridiculous. And then, of course, redstone. So now we do have a little bit more space in some of these chests here to play around with. You can see not all of them are like bursting at the seam as they were before, which is pretty nice. And so, if I was just to go ahead and like double right click on this, it should go ahead and dump all my redstone in there. And if we were to go over and grab some of the redstone in this chest over here, we can go ahead and dump that into our logistics pipe system pretty easily as well. So, I think that's about everything I've done in today's episode. Have you checked Ender.io add-ons? I don't know what you mean by have I checked. I know it's in the pack, at Ender.io. Is it space add-ons, or is it just all one word? Is it Ender add-ons? There we go. I've seen it, and some people have talked about the some of the stuff in it, but I don't know of anything that we need, like, desperately. If you know anything, like, really cool within Ender.io add-ons that we should, like, mainline, let me know, because I would like to craft some of that stuff up. But one of the first things I want to work on in today's episode is one of the first things, or one of the last things that we were working on in the last stream, and that is our mob farm over here. So at the end of last stream, we tore down the massive tower. It was the ugliest thing you have ever seen. It was like 25 blocks tall, it was like 15 blocks wide, and it looked hideous because we'd messed up with the wands and there were random blocks placed all over the place. But we have made a new mob spawner. Right now it's not a mob spawner, it's just a block of oak wood and logs, but I want to set up a new mob spawner using the cursed earth that we have over there in that little like cobblestone hut that also looks absolutely gosh awful. I'd like to clean that up as well as maybe, oh gosh, look at that. Yeah, it looks a little bit hideous, and also the flowing lava that just goes into the void as well. It's all a bit bad. But I want to go ahead and I want to make this into an actual mob spawner, and we have also fixed the issue with the Ender.io conduits to where we can now actually craft the Ender.io conduits, and so we should be able to hook up the compactor as well at some point in today's stream, so we can start getting these loot bags like compressed up, get them all into the legendary form, and then hopefully they won't take up as much space, and maybe we can even look into automatically opening them at some point as well, which would be pretty cool. But before we do any of that stuff, we have a quest that we can complete. If we come over here, at the end of the last stream, we set going a bunch of chipsets, because if we go back, I think it's in Gamma. yeah, there's a quest called chipsets, which wants us to make the redstone chipset, the iron, the gold, the diamond, the quartz, the redstone, and the emerald, as well as a crystallized redstone. I don't have the crystallized redstone, but I do have pretty much everything else. We got all those done, and so all those quests are complete apart from the redstone comp chipset and the crystallized redstone. So what do we need for crystallized redstone? It's just a block of redstone, and how much? It's a block of redstone and 10 million redstone flux. It's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit crazy. Still got craft insulated redstone conduits. Yep, I know. I saw your message in the Discord. Unfortunately, not a whole lot that I can do about it just now, but let's go ahead and craft that up. 10 million redstone flux might take us a little while. We should probably also at some point look into doubling up on our generators here. We've got one which for now is full on power and is full on 800,000 RF of power, but especially when we turn on these lasers and we need 10 million redstone flux in order to craft certain items. All of the other machines kind of slow down, and then when I try to do stuff in the alloy smelter, it just doesn't work, and it all becomes a bit of a mess. And so we should probably look at getting some more power pretty soon here. But for now, let me put that in there and then select the crystal redstone, which is going to take flipping forever, actually. It's going to take a ridiculous amount of time. And then what do we need for the redstone comp chipset? I think it's just a redstone comparator. Yeah, we need a redstone comparator and some redstone. All of that stuff is super easy, especially considering the fact that we can just go ahead and request 3 redstone torches. So we can do that. I think we should already have some stone in the system. We do. So I'll take, is it 3 of that? Yep. And then we should also have 1 quartz at least as well, and we do, so we'll go ahead and request all of those. That's going to get us a redstone comp, and again, we can just go ahead and complete this fairly easily. Let's go ahead and throw the redstone comparator and the redstone into there, and then if we select that, it should go ahead and craft that up once this one's finished, so it'll do both of them back to back, which is the same way that we did all the other ones as well between streams. So hopefully that will be done at some point in the next 1,000 years. It looks like it's going to take absolutely forever, but in the meantime, I want to get this mob spawner set up and running. So, to do that, we're going to need a couple of things. First of all, we're going to need a Silk Touch shovel or a Silk Touch pickaxe or something with Silk Touch, probably a shovel, so that we can go and pick up all of that cursed earth over there. There's not much of it, but we can pick up what's over there and we can put it down over in that little wooden cube there. However, we want to make sure that the wooden cube is completely dark when we put stuff in it, and I would like to get some dark glass in there if possible. Now, that might not be possible. It helps if you type in dark glass correctly. It might not be possible just because, well, actually it might be possible. For some reason I thought we needed ink sacks somewhere, but it looks like we just need any 6 wool, and so getting 6 wool should be fairly easy, and then thickened glass is just sand and glass. So actually, all of that stuff's not half bad. How much glass do we have? 26. Let's request like 128 glass. We're missing sand. Okay, that's fair enough. I know we've automated the process of making sand though, so now, not making sand, of making glass. And so now, if we were to just grab our hammer, and we can recharge these flux-infused hammers now, which is good, so we can start using those. If we just make a bunch of sand and put it in the system, we should then be able to request just a ton of glass, and we should be fine. So let's take this crafting table. Let me go ahead and, well, I don't need the crafting table at all. Let me, first of all, charge up this hammer in our new capacitor bank that we set up at the end of the last stream. And then we can go ahead and hammer all this down into gravel, into sand, and we should be good to go. Although, I did go to the crafting table for a reason, and that is because we should compress all of this up before we do anything else, because that makes it a little bit easier, and it's also quite a bit easier on the hammer as well. And also, I do see the nom-noms in chat. I do need to eat. That is also one thing. I thought of it before the stream started, but I do need to get some more apples, so hold on a second though, guys. Let me get this sand, let me get the glass going, and then once we got the glass going, we could start on getting ourselves some apples as well, which is also super easy. Although I don't know if we have that much bone meal, to be fair, so I don't know if we're going to be able to, like, just bone meal those apples over there. I don't know if that's going to be something we can do, but let me go ahead and I guess I could throw the sand in, like, over here so it doesn't take up, again, just a ton of chest space, and then let's just quickly request an extra, like, 128 glass. Boom. Boom. I don't want to request, not that much. 128. Sure, there we go. Okay, do we have any apples in the system? I did do quite a bit of tree farming between episodes, which is why we do have 48 apples in the system there, and also why we have probably a couple of hundred, maybe even 1,000 wood. We got 603 wood in that storage drawer over there, because I did do quite a bit of tree farming on that little, like, dirt platform that we set up last stream as well. Back over to the crafting table. Sandy glass is super easy to make. It is just, you guessed it, sand and glass. We might have to wait a little while because I did request like a ton of glass to be crafted just there, so it might take a little bit of time. Did I not pull some sand out just then? I thought I pulled out... Oh, you only pull out one at a time. I see. Okay, let me pull out more than one, and then let's go back up here. Did I really use all that? Oh, no, it's all here. What is this? What is happening? Why did... I don't know why that happened, but all of my sand got sent there. Oh, I think it's because of the fact that it probably... Yeah, okay, so what happened now, I think, is... one of the reasons why I didn't want to use storage drawers earlier, but what had happened is here the provider logistics pipe took the sand out of the controller, sent it around and over to here, and it tried to send 128 sand all at once. Now, normally, if it can't put it into the furnace here, it will send it back to where it was. And so it would normally send it back to like one of these chests if it came from a chest and if the chest wasn't full. But you can't actually, I don't think it can send stuff back into the back of this drawer controller, and so I think at that point you just decided to throw it on the floor because it had nowhere to put it, which is a bit of a shame, but I guess it just means in the future we shouldn't request things that need like more than 64 of an item, which is a bit of a shame, but it's fine. It's fine. So let's go ahead and craft up some more of this sandy glass, like so. We could probably go ahead and cancel... That was a lot of sandy glass, actually. We got quite a bit of it. We can probably go ahead and cancel this now, though. So we'll go ahead and throw that sandy glass in there. That's going to smelt up and get us the thickened glass, which we need to actually make the dark glass. And then whilst we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and request just a ton of string. And by a ton, I of course mean 99. We might have to get some more stuff going. So actually, do we have any silkworms? That's not how you spell silk. Do we have any silkworms? We do. We've got 36. Let me take like 10 silkworms, and we should have a ton of saplings over in... Well, first of all, we've got some here. I'll take those. But we've also got quite a few more saplings over in that iron chest by the tree farm. And so, just in case this isn't enough silk to actually get the dark glass going here, what we'll do is we'll set up another little tree farm over here full of silkworms to try and get us a bunch of string. And actually, I should probably just do it again, kind of like this with the wand. It makes life just a little bit easier. How is our sandy glass doing? Is it doing well? We got 29 thickened glass. So we could probably start making a couple of these here. And we can also go and get ourselves a shovel whilst we wait. But getting silk touch isn't so hard whatsoever. We just need to get ourselves a silky crystal, which is just some emeralds and some more string, actually, which is why we need more string from that tree farm as well. So let us do this. Oh no. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's just try that again. We could have stopped ourselves, actually. I completely forgot. We've got our shift on air thing, haven't we? So I should have just hit shift as soon as we started to fall. We could have probably made that a lot less devastating. And once we got our first layer down, the one's going to make life just so much easier. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Let's get rid of the death point there. We'll get rid of that. Remove. Okay, cool. So that's one of 4 sides done. It just looks like normal glass for now, but once all of it's in, it will completely make the room just like super dark. That only used... Oh, it's only 4 high, isn't it? It's not 5 high. It's not 5 by 5. It's 5 by 4. So each side's only going to use 20, but that only marginally decreases the amount of glass that we're going to need. That's going to take forever, isn't it, for the silkworms to spread. Can you increase the speed of this? Like, does the like I know the watering can increases the tick speed of quite a few things. Does it increase this? Can we, like, get the infestation to spread faster with 68, 69, 70, 71? Is that how fast they normally go? Yeah, it is. Okay. In that case, then it looks like, no, that is not the process. That is not, like, something you can do. So that's fine. Let us see about getting ourselves a shovel. Didn't we make a mattock before, actually? Let me have a look here. We did. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add silk touch to this mattock. So we'll take the mattock, and then all we have to do to get that mattock to have silk touch is add a silky crystal from Tigger's Construct, this guy over here. And this thing, really easy to make. It's 1 emerald and then 4 silk cloth. The silk cloth is 8 string and then 1 gold in the middle. All fairly easy stuff. Gold we have in, I wouldn't say abundance, but we've got quite a bit of it now. I did also move almost all of my ingots from the chests downstairs over, and actually let me move like that there, over and into this chest over here. So like all of my ingots now are kept in this chest. So if I need ingots, I can just come over and grab them from here. So we've got 50 gold right now, which is, like I said, not an abundance, but we've got quite a bit of it. We're going to need 4 of that to get silk touch. As for the string, of course, we're waiting for that over there. We should probably get, like, an island for grass somewhere, because we still don't have any kind of animals. We did have this originally as like an area where mobs were supposed to spawn, passive mobs, but none of them ever did, which is a real pain in the backside. So we'll head on back over. what quests can we do? Someone did suggest doing some of the Tinker's Construct ones, because that will get us quite a lot of those chance icosahedrons, and actually, these probably won't be that hard to do. We've already done a few of them as well, actually, just through, like, crafting Tinker's tools. So, you know what? We probably have a little bit of aluminium brass over here somewhere. We've already got 4. That's not a ton, but we can always get some more actually fairly easily. So we'll throw that in there. I'm going to turn this off for now. By off, I mean the lever's on, but I think that's off. So that shouldn't pull that out into there, I don't think. And then we can actually go and craft up a couple of these casts here just to knock out a few quests. Have we done most of these quests? We've done this one. Claim it. We haven't done that one. Yep, it's still in my inventory. That makes a lot of sense. Let's do that one. That should be the last one then. That should probably go ahead and, like, unlock the rest of them here. Did it do that? Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. First things first, let me, like, get rid of all of these. Again, we should definitely make a pattern chest now so we can store all that stuff. And then let me get rid of my cobblestone. And everything else in there looks fine for now. Is the sandy glass done? Almost. Almost. To the point where I can probably feel good putting the remaining 24 in there and just taking that out. Okay. Let's see. Let's claim all these rewards, I guess. 9 basic and 1 basic. Okay, so we got 10 basic reward bags. Compass, I don't think we need it. More eyebrows. Blocks. Aluminium wire, which you could probably use for carrying power, actually. Glowstone wall. Pretty nice. Fuel efficiency upgrade. Already got it. Got it. Got it. And the quantum entropy accelerator converts matter into a little bit of energy. Might be useful, but I don't really think that it will be that useful, to be fair. Let's organize this chest a little bit. And I'm just going to put everything that we just got directly into this chest, because we really don't need most of that stuff. So, how are we doing? First of all, do we have a crook? We do. We got a flux infused crook. I'm going to take this, and it looks like our silkworms are doing the job, albeit a little bit slowly. So we might have to go and open these icosahedrons first before we can tear all that stuff down. Let's have a look. Are we going to get some good stuff from here? We're still continuing with our slogan. We don't die in the nether. We also don't have a sword at all, but we have a pickaxe that is not the best, but good enough, I guess, for now to kill basic spider enemies. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want the pigman. I want to kill that spider. I'll take the magma cream, though. Yeah, okay, cool. We didn't get an magma cream. That's fine. Okay, I guess we're going to open it here. I want a bit more space, but this will do. Oh. I mean... What has he done? I can't see. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, there's one more. There's one more! There's one more. I need to know. Don't die in the nether. Don't die. Probably shouldn't be walking behind the portal because they'll blow it up and I'll be stuck here forever. I need to know what's in that last... Oh, god damn it. Stop shooting your garbage at me. Okay, it was nothing. There's some stuff here, though. Okay. Okay, guys. That was interesting. Okay, don't get killed by the spider. We died in the nether! Gosh, dang it. There it goes. Our streak, our don't die in the nether streak is over. We don't die in the nether. I guess we do. I guess we die in the nether. Oh, trees are still growing. Trees are like growing and then outgrowing the other trees. Let me get more of these silkworms here. Okay, so now we're just waiting for the glass over there. So you know what? Let's start looking at that grinder. It shouldn't be too hard, actually. If we look at the recipe here, it is another one of those machine chassis, which is just a basic pasta. And again, you've seen all that kind of stuff before. Books are just some paper, and then either some leather or some blank patterns and some string. I don't think we have that much paper, but we could make a presser from Pam's Harvest Craft, which is actually not too bad and will allow us to turn oak wood and planks into paper. Someone said get a jetpack. We have a jetpack, believe it or not. But it turns out that the jetpacks in this game are garbage. Like, just massive, massive garbage. They are useless and worthless. They last for seconds. We will get one eventually, but for now, this whole, like, shifting on air thing makes life a little bit easier. So, we'll just forget about the jetpacks for now. But we've got at least 2 of these red alloy ingots. So making a piston is going to be super easy. We just need a little bit of cobblestone, so we'll take that. And then all we need after that is 6 iron ingots. That's going to get us a presser, which is going to allow us to make the paper. Thanks to the fact that we can make a book with the blank pattern and string, we should be able to make all of this stuff pretty easy. 2 pistons, easy stuff. Those 2 pistons with some iron, which we need more of now because I didn't realize, I forgot for somehow that pistons also need iron. So I won't put this, I'll put this up here. We'll put this like right there for now. Texture's a little weird, not gonna lie, it's a little bit bugged, but that's fine. Let's go back down. Let me grab like a stack of this, and we're just gonna make as much paper as we can. Like so, it should be free as well. This thing doesn't require power, and it's going to very slowly turn all of this oak wood into paper for us, which we can then use to make books. Nice. So now that that's taken care of, we should, if we can go back to our grinder over here, the plastic sheets are real easy. We might already have some in the system. We got 6 plastic sheets remaining, so making those is going to be not even a thing that we have to do. Books are now taken care of. We just need the ender, which needs 2 dark steel, which is just obsidian with some coal powder and some iron. Do we have any more coal dust? We do not, but we can get some more fairly easily. Only need 2 of those. Yeah, that's fine. Obsidian, we also have, I believe, in reserve. Let's see. Yep, we do. Let's grab 2 obsidian as well. And then, of course, our iron's over in that chest over there. So if we take you and you, there we go. Took a little longer than I thought it would, but that's fine. Let's put the coal into here. That's going to get us the coal powder. And also, again, I'm just going to throw this off the edge because I don't want to fill up my inventory with all kinds of trash. So we'll just throw that out for the time being. And then, is that going to put it, where does that go? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I don't know. I thought it was going to like output it into the sieve or something. We'll put you, and then 2 iron into there. Gonna take a little bit of time because it's pretty slow craft there, but that's fine. And then we need 2 electrical steel, which we can make in a second. We did have a bunch of silicon just then, so that's all fine. Is that just coal dust and... Oh yeah, it's just the same recipe, but just coal dust. It's just silicon instead of obsidian. And then finally the fluid conduit, which is 6 conduit binder, and then 3 quite clear glass. I don't know if you can use any glass for that, or if it has to be quite clear. And also, do we have any spare conduit binder? We do. We made a ton of it last time. So let's go ahead and grab just 6 of that, and we should be good to go. And let's see if we can get this stuff up and running. So books. Let's make 2 books. We need that one. Oh, we need 2 more. We need 2 per thing. So let's grab 2 more of those. The sticks, I'm not too bothered with. We need a bigger inventory. We might make a golden bag of holding after this because we are really running out of inventory space. And that's it. We got the grinder. Nice. 3,200 RF per work. That is crazy. Wow. Again, I should have probably looked at that before we made it, but 3,200 RF per work, is that per mob killed, or does that, I know it's, that's a lot of RF. We're going to definitely have to increase the amount of power that we're generating, which might be what we focus on after this. Oh my goodness. I didn't see all of you guys. Okay, we should definitely put down torches on the top there, because we're going to need to, we're going to not want mobs spawning on there later. Oh, don't even dare. Okay, let me put the grinder down there for now. And then let's head back and let's see if we can make all this dark glass. We should be able to make quite a bit of it now. So we'll just go ahead and straight up make a stack of wool. That's going to get us quite a lot of these curtains here. Like so. That's going to get us 64 and then 48. That's definitely enough. And so now we just made the dark glass itself. So boom, boom, and boom. 36, probably not. Oh no, we got a stack in 36. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Gosh dang it, get out of here, you mother trucking son of a gun. I'm glad we got a zombie head though. That's going to make life easier if we ever need to get another Z-Logic controller, which we might have to do in the not too distant future. Oh, that's already done. Okay. Oh, that's going into the vacuum chest. I completely forgot about that thing. Let us fill all of this in, and all of that in, and then we should just be able to pretty much wand each side up, like that, and like that. Nice. So I'll leave this front bit open for now, because we're going to have to go and get our cursed earth. So, I'm pretty sure we've got a couple of emeralds in our system, so let's grab at least one of those. And then we've got enough string now, and we should go and grab the gold so that we can make all of the the silky crystal that we need to get our silk touch. So we'll take 4 gold. That's going to get us the 4 silky cloth, I think it is, which we can then use to make the silky crystal with this emerald here. And then we're ready. We are ready to rock and roll. So string either side or on all 4 sides of some gold. Is that not correct? Is it wool? Let's see here. Silky crystal. What do we need? We need, oh, it's all around, isn't it? There we go. Okay, we'll take 4 of those, and then we'll craft that up into our silky crystal. And then if we take that over to our tool station, we should be able to add that to our mattock like so. That's going to give it silk touch. And so now we need to head on back over to that remote island that we abandoned years ago. We need to head on back over there. Okay. Is progressive automation in this? I'm confused. You are confused. There is no progressive automation in the pack. At least not to the best of my knowledge. We looked for it earlier, and it's not there. Okay, so there's probably going to be a mob or 2 in there, but there shouldn't be 2. Oh, is it the blood moon? Of course it is. Of course it is. Why would it not be the blood moon? It's always the freaking blood moon. This might be futile, because they may never stop coming. Don't kill me. Server lag. I love you. Okay. I need to dump some trash out of my inventory, because I'm going to pick this up, and it's going to go everywhere. So I don't need any sulfur. Okay, let us grab what we can. Oh, it's okay. It's broken. There we go. Okay, 27. Perfect. All right, let's get out of here. So we'll put this down. It shouldn't disappear because the dark glass should be keeping it nice and dark in here. We do have night vision on, which is why it looks fine to us. And then we can just leave. And there we go. If I take off my, is it my boots or leggings? I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's my boots. If I take off my boots, my night vision should actually run out, and we should be able to see that this is actually fully dark. And these guys shouldn't be able to get to us. We do need to go and get some torches so we can light this place up, and so we don't have any mobs spawning on top of it when the next blood moon rolls around, which will probably be like tonight because it rolls around every freaking night. But that's fine. Let's grab all 4 of those torches, and let's see if it works. You forgot the glass in the back? I didn't. We did the glass in the back earlier. There is glass on all 4 sides. Do not worry. Okay. Take this. Once our night vision wears off, which it has done, we can now see that the whole area in there is in complete darkness. No lights getting in whatsoever. Fantastic. So, up here, let's just do a quick F7, and then let's just put a light, like a torch in each corner. Actually, we don't even need that one. I'm gonna save. You know, I'm gonna do it for symmetry's sake. There we go. All right. So that's all working perfectly now. I like it. I like it. All we need to do now is hook this area up with power, because we need to get power into the compactor, we need to get power into the grinder to make it work, we need to get power into everything. We are going to run probably into a bit of an issue with not having enough power, just because of the fact that the grinder there uses so much of it for making other stuff. How long has this got left to go? Not too long until our 10 million RF craft is complete, but now what we need is a little bit more of the conductive iron, and we're good to go. So if we take some iron and some redstone, we can get ourselves a bit of conductive iron. Also, let me get rid of like these zombie brains. We can get ourselves a bit of conductive iron, and we can make some more of this energy conduit. So look at this. That's from the start of the stream. We've got like stacks more redstone. I love it. If we put these in here, that's going to get us 64. I think it's like conductive iron, which you can then use to make a bunch of these 30,000 RF energy conduits, which will then run underneath the base all the way along and to the compactor and to the grinder. Whilst we're waiting for that, let me empty out my inventory because it is ridiculously full. Don't need any of this stuff now. We're done with the string. We're done with the curtains. We did make a bit too many. We made a bit too much to blackout curtain, but that's fine. We probably won't use it again. So it's not really fine. We probably should have been a bit more careful when doing that. But it's not too big of a deal. We can get more string fairly easily. We've also got a lot of string already. Let's get our night vision back as well. Cursed earth we can keep just in case we need it anywhere else. Probably not going to need the silk touch mattock anytime soon. And the capacitor we'll of course use for another craft in the near future. But now all that's done, how are we doing on the conductive iron here? A couple of those have been made. I'll grab, I guess, the 3. That's going to get us at least 8 conduits. And then we'll come over and we'll request however much conduit binder we can. We'll take all 40 of that. And what do you reckon, Chad? Do you think we should make another lava generator? Or, I mean, I'm assuming that something like big reactors is way out of our price range right now. We need demon steel of the 3rd magnitude. What do we need for the basic demon steel? We need diamond dust and no, we need to go all the way through magical crops. Yeah, so you know, big reactors, a little bit outside of our price range. And we are producing enough lava here, I think, to probably sustain a second, like, 64x lava generator. But here we go. Let's get... Oh, so we still got to craft it in here. Let me just clarify that we have fixed the problem here. If I do this... Yeah, okay. That should get me... It's not showing anything here, which is worrying, but it should do what I want it to do. It should make me the conduits. Yeah, there we go. So we can now make the conduits. It has to be done in the QED, which is a bit of a pain, but for the most part, it's fine. Isaac, please, can you destroy that island now you've got cursed earth? Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. We should probably get rid of that. Windmill for mechanisms for ERP? I also imagine that it's pretty expensive, if I'm not mistaken. The wind generator, energy tablet, battery. It's pretty expensive. I can imagine it does produce a lot of RF. I don't know how expensive the metallurgical infuser is going to be here, like, to make. But we could go for it. Like, I don't see why not. Let's have a look. Metallurgical infuser. What do we need for this? So we are going to have to jump into pneumatic craft to do that. But the pressure chamber, I've played with the pneumatic craft before. The pressure chamber and stuff are not too bad. But before we do any of that, let me get this stuff up and running. Let me just, like, try and get an idea of where we are, like, what the situation's looking like power-wise. I assume not great. I guess it depends on how frequently the grinder does one work, like how many works it does per tick. Because I know it takes a couple of seconds for it to do, like, one work cycle. So it might not use that much, but I can almost guarantee it's going to use more than what we have. So let's just run this along and back. We might not have enough conduits here, but we can always go ahead and make more fairly easily. The conduit binder is not too expensive, and now that we've got an unlimited source of redstone, the iron and the redstone and the conductive iron is not too hard to make either. Don't start with new anti-craft, it's a real pain. Well, we have to do it eventually. You know, it's like, I know, I bet it's a pain. So are those extreme crafting recipes, but we have to get there eventually. We can't just avoid it forever. Well, we could just stop playing, but it's not too bad, you know. Hopefully it's not too bad. Anyway, okay, so we got like halfway there. Do we have any more of those universal? I don't think we do, because we used a bunch of them last time, didn't we? How well do these, like, aluminium or aluminum cables work that we made before? Because I know, I say made, the ones that we got for free from the loot bag. How much do these transfer? Used to connect energy sources. Are these any good, chat? Like, can I use these to connect to, can I connect energy conduits to these? So can I do this? No. Okay. Fine. Okay. What about water wheels from immersive engineering? How hard are those to make, actually, as well? The water wheel from immersive engineering. We need just a bunch of treated wood, which is creosote oil, isn't it? We need to get, like a bunch of creosote oil, so we need to get a coke oven. We do need a coke oven, like we have to get one as part of a quest, and we could set up a couple of water wheels here. They produce like, what, 90 or 100 RF if you get them, like, if you get a 3 wide one? Yeah, we could probably go for that. I think I'll go for the coke oven now, just because we do need to get that done. And so we need a bunch of clay, a bunch of brick, and some sandstone. I don't think we have that much clay, but it is, of course, super easy to get. Do we have a ton of dust? We've got 51 compressed dust, so yes, we do have a ton of dust. What I think I might do, actually, we should probably get... How expensive are the fluid transfer nodes? And by fluid, I mean gluid. How expensive are the fluid transfer nodes here? Are they expensive? Because I'd like to get... Like, no, not really. Okay, I'd like to get unlimited water source set up. We have one over there, but I'd like to, not do that. I'd like to get it so that we can just... What did I do with that there? Did it drop through? Yeah, it looks like it's dropped through. I'd like to get to the point where we can just kind of have a barrel on top of our unlimited water source, and then not have to use a bucket to keep filling it up over and over and over again. Where was this supposed to go? Oh, it goes here, doesn't it? It goes there. Pull that out, and then we disconnect this? Yeah, okay, that's right. Is this done? The first one is, so now we're on to the second one. How much does that take? Is that cheaper? Yeah, significantly so. It's 1.8 million RF. So that should do, that should complete a lot faster there. While we're waiting for that, let's go and get that. Let's get a fluid transfer node. Let's get a fluid transfer node. Because I think having an unlimited water source is going to be nice and easy. A nice easy way to make a ton of clay. Ender pearls, we'll use an ender pearl just because I don't want to have to use all that redstone, despite the fact that we have it. And also, we get 4 instead of just 1. And so, if we ever need these later on down the line, if we want to make more unlimited water sources that we need to power something else, Super easy to do. We'll just have it ready to go. Pipes, we already have, so we'll take one of those. Lapis, we should also already have. We do. And then, what else was it? Redstone? No, iron. why would it be redstone? I'm using the ender pearl, so we'll take 2 iron as well. Cool. Cool. So Kappa mode is harder than Titan mode? Yes. That is the point. And then Crazy Man says a lot. Crazy Man's got further than I have in this, so I would take his word for it over mine. Just waiting on the iron here, which takes a little bit longer because it's coming from that chest all the way over there as opposed to the ones that are just below us here. And that should be the node pretty much done. It is. We do also need another world interaction upgrade, which shouldn't be too hard now. We need more electrotine, but again, we should have a ton of that stuff now. Yeah, we got a couple of blocks of electrotine, so let's take some of that. Let us get ourselves a world interaction upgrade, like so. Nice. So, we'll take you. We should actually get some more pipes here. Actually, you know what? No, for now, it'll probably be fine. Let's just steal one of these. I'm gonna grab you. We've got all of the dust that we requested. We'll take all of that. And this is just to get a ton of clay so we can make ourselves that blast furnace that we need. So, if we do something like this, doesn't need to be thickened glass, but we do that, get rid of that, and also don't do what I just did there. Oh gosh, don't fall into the void. Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't fall into the void, and instead, let's get that down right about there. Okay, so now if we put the wall interaction upgrade in, that's going to start to pick up the water beneath it. It should at least, and then hopefully we can go ahead and put down the oak barrel above it like so, and I would hope that we see, no. Why is that not working? The transfer node doesn't work? Really? You need a reservoir? So what's the point? Oh my goodness, okay. Reservoir. I mean, doesn't work anymore. Where were you guys 10 minutes ago? It's Ender.io, isn't it? We need a freaking reservoir, really? Is that not how you spell reservoir? Reservoir. Okay, that's not too bad actually. It's just some glass and a tank, like a cauldron. Really? That's odd. Like, so is this all I need? I just need a 2x2x1 of these, and that's gonna get me an unlimited water source. That seems like an odd kind of barrier to put in the game, because like making that is not particularly hard. I think making the node there's a bit harder. But if we just make 2 of those, it's fused quartz glass. Can I not use normal glass for this? Oh no, yeah, fused quartz glass. Okay. Alright. That's fine. We can get some quartz. How much do we need? We need 8 of that, and you get how many? You get 3 per 3. Okay, I'll just take like a stack. By a stack, I mean not a stack, because we don't have a stack. Let's take like 50. Yeah, I assume we'll need the liquid transfer node to pull it out of the reservoir once it's done, but it does seem a little bit odd. But it's Kappa mode. What did we expect? Let us throw that into the alloy smelter. Hopefully it won't take too long. We can probably stop with the with those now. And then I would like to... Oh my goodness. I would like to not have you do what you're doing. Please, game? Please stop. There we go. Okay, we'll put all that in. That's going to go ahead and make us, hopefully... Really? It's going to take forever? Okay. That's going to make us some fused quartz. And all I'm doing this for, really, is just so we can make clay a little bit faster. We don't necessarily need the reservoir to do it. We could go ahead and just do, you know, this over and over again to get a ton of clay. But I want to just kind of automate things as we go so that we don't have to keep doing all the stuff manually. And as you can see, we are now running out of power, which is not great. This thing's almost done, though, so... Hopefully, as soon as that's done, this is what's draining our power right now. As soon as that's done, we should be good to go. You can't craft that? What can't I craft? You can tell me to look at game chat, but what can't I craft? Okay, sure. So that's done now, though. We can claim this and this. That should be another quest complete. Let us see. It is. Gamma, done, done, and done. The Ender.io infinite water block, the thing I was trying to make. Why can I not craft it? There is a recipe for it. The infinite water block or the reservoir? I can't craft the reservoir? Like, I can't do this? Or what? Because, I mean, that worked. Is there something else? The game chat is very entertaining. Yeah, I know. It's quite something. Is that what I can't make, or is it something else that I can't make? Is it the reservoir? Because I can make the reservoir. You can craft using fused quartz. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Sidarius. Okay. Thank you for shouting at me. Shout out Minecraft. All right. But now we've concluded that we can do that. Let's have a look. We need some more quartz, though, because that apparently was not enough to get us everything we needed. We've already got 3 fused quartz glass there. Let's grab the rest of this nether quartz. Or just like a bunch of it. And I guess if we put that in the sag mill, we should be good to go. We got our reservoir now. So, let's see about... So if I just like put water in here, does that just like fill up? Does that make an unlimited water source? Oh, stop. Please stop. Okay, so if I was to, for example, take this now, and I'll keep that there. But if we put this like on here, is that gonna? So that now has water, and so now I should be able to do this. Correct? If I put this like, I guess I can put it like right here. That's gonna fill with water, and now my dream becomes a reality because I can just do this. Oh, look at that. Takes a little bit of time on that. I'm not quite sure why that one took so long to fill up. We could probably do with some... do we have some speed upgrades? I think we got speed upgrades in over here, right? Like, yeah, let's try... I'm just going to take those out for a second. They're probably better suited in the cobblestone generator, but for now... Oh, yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Okay. But anyway, we got loads of clay now. This is all for the blast furnace. Let me go and just get like a nice tall nerd pole going here. Actually, we can do that with this, can't we? We can just do something like this and get like... all of our clay down, no fall damage, so we can break all of this super easily, like so. And look at that, ton of clay. I like it. So we're gonna have to spell up quite a lot of those. How many bricks do we have? None. We have no bricks whatsoever. So the coke oven from Immersive Engineering, is it a 3x3x3 that is hollow? I think that's how that's done, right? All right, boom. We made way too many. So the extra one we were given earlier didn't matter too much, but that's fine. It's looking a little bit horrible around here, so I'm just going to put it over here and make things look a little bit more horrible. Here we go. We'll do that, and then we'll use our wand, I guess, if it's not hollow. Boom, boom, and the hammer. There we go. So this is probably going to take a couple of trillion years, but if we get some coal and stick that coal into there, how much coal do we have? Probably not a lot, right? We probably have more... Oh, gosh. We probably have more charcoal than we have coal at this point. So, let's see. If we throw this down there, how are we doing on coal? Can I put charcoal in here, chat? Is that something I can do? If I take this down to 52 and get all that charcoal, can I put charcoal in there? Is that a chance cube in your inventory? Yeah, this is a chance cube. We'll go open that in a second, actually, once I get this going. I just want to get it started early because I know this thing takes forever to make any creosote. Can I put this in? No. Can I turn wood into creosote? Is that something I can do? Let me look here. If I type in creosote, it's not spelled like that. How do we make this? Oh yeah, you can put wood in. Okay, you can't put charcoal in, but you can put wood in. So in that case, guess what? I'm gonna put wood in. Okay, we're gonna put those in there. We don't have that much coal, so we can't get that in there, but that's fine. Alright. It's actually really fast, is it? Has it been tweaked a little bit in this pack to be not just incredibly slow? I mean, it's not that fast actually. It's 900 ticks, 300 ticks with coal is fast. This one not so much. So we should be using coal if we could. But then the block of coal does take quite a while. 16,200 ticks takes a little bit of time. Oh, but chance cube. Let's go open our chance cube in the Nether. Let's go see if we can get some half decent. Okay, how is this place looking, actually? We did kind of leave this in a bit of a sticky situation. The wither... Oh, it's there. Okay. If we could get, like, an early game Nether star... that would be nice. Could you lower yourself, please? Also, could you lower your volume? You're disturbing the neighbors. Also, you know what? Maybe we'll get like a god sword. I doubt it. Tactical nuke incoming. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. We don't die in the Nether. So true.